Origin is dead. To say this victory comes at the expense of massive sacrifice would be an understatement.
The strain is too much for him.
Hold on, Will. We're almost there.
But to say the war has been won would be a lie. The dimensional gates have been closed. All of them. Our enemy is confused, destabilized. But he is still among us. You all know what to do. Press the advantage. Defeat the remaining enemy forces. Reclaim our Earth. This is our moment, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not waste it.
Good to see you awake, Carter. We were beginning to worry.
I'm not finished yet, Doc.
Good. Director Falk's been after me about your status. He needs you in the field. This war's not over yet. Feeling like yourself again?
Something like that. Any idea what happened back there?
After you captured this creature, something went wrong. To be frank, I'm not sure what.
So what is it? We aren't about to fight a whole new alien race, are we?
We're still researching everything the outsiders knew about it, but I gather it's unique, so I think we're safe from another war.
And it was powering Mosaic?
Yes. Now that you've removed it and blown Origin to pieces, their Mosaic communications appear to be little more than echoes.
So what are we gonna use this thing for?
I'm working on that part. Still, amazing creature, isn't it, Carter? Just look at it.
I'm more concerned with how we can use it than how it looks.
Yes, of course. Clearly this entity played a vital role in the enemy's power structure.
Right. So what do you know about it so far?
Near as I can tell, it's a being composed of energy, entirely lacking a solid physical form.
How is that even possible?
I've no idea. It's nothing like any Earth creature, or like any outsider we've encountered so far. The outsiders were calling it an ethereal. It hasn't yet told me what it calls itself.
You're able to communicate with it?
No, nothing yet. But all creatures communicate. I just have to figure out this one's methods.
Now that we've got the outsiders on the ropes, what do you think we should do with them after they've surrendered?
That's an unexpectedly hopeful attitude, William. Since we can't be sure they will surrender, we may simply end up with tens of thousands of corpses.
But if we don't?
Well, who can say, really? If they're all truly free from Mosaic's influence, perhaps some can be integrated into society. I do look forward to finding out.
Got any theories on why I blacked out? This creature to blame for it?
Theories? Oh, I'm bursting with theories, Agent Carter. Let me share the one foremost in my mind.
Just give me the short version if you don't mind.
It's possible this creature, the ethereal, is the first thing that's ever pushed the bend brace to its limits.
So whatever it is, it's much more complex than anything we've faced before.
The entire core of Mosaic was dedicated simply to containing and harnessing this creature's power. I haven't seen anything else in the outsider technology that rivals it.
Wonder where they came up with that then.
Indeed. It raises new questions about their Mosaic network.
All right, Doc, I gotta go. I'm not done fighting this war.
Certainly. And we've got no shortage of new questions to contemplate.
Well, you let me know when you got some answers.
You live.
And Origin is dead.
Then my kind are free. And yet, still doomed.
Now that they aren't being controlled by Origin, maybe you can get them to surrender. If that happens, we can help them.
You would allow us to coexist on your world?
I can't promise anything. People won't forgive or forget anytime soon, but surrendering would be a good first step.
Without a promise of a new home, we cannot risk surrender. We are at an impasse.
That's a damn shame.
But if there is anything I can do to reach an agreement, I will try.
Origin is dead. Mosaic is shut down and the gates to your world are closed. Why haven't your people surrendered yet?
No, Mosaic is not destroyed. You may have destroyed its source, crippled it, but the echoes remain. Even disconnected, I can feel them.
Crippled or not, your people have no leadership or reinforcements. What can we do to get them to surrender?
Hundreds of your years spent chasing a single desperate goal cannot be erased instantly. Mosaic leaves its scars on the mind, and we will not stop fighting until we have a new world to call home.
If they won't stop fighting, neither will we.
Then there is no solution.
How will destroying the Mosaic network affect our people who have been infected? The Sleepwalkers.
Mosaic will no longer command them. You can take comfort in that. But I cannot offer you a cure.
Well, that's unfortunate. If you had a cure, it might be easier for my people to accept a surrender.
And I would make such an offer. But we never concerned ourselves with creating a cure. Why would we?
You've been cooperative, for the most part. So what do we do with you?
I have never decided my own fate. It was always determined by others. Origin, Axis, a legion of commanders.
Would you be willing to help us see a peaceful end to the war?
If a home can be found for my people, then I will do what I can.
You're a good man. Wait, what's your actual name?
My kind do not have names. We are referred to merely by position. I am a Drésofer, or Hidden Watcher in your language.
Help us end the war peacefully, and you'll all be free to choose your own names. You sit tight. We might need your help if the war doesn't end soon.
I fear it will not.
Heard you brought us a new visitor, Carter. Reminder, individuals encountered in the field cannot be trusted despite valid credentials. Enemy lookalikes cannot be detected without screening.
It's like the Avenger made
As
it through in
always,
one piece.
remain vigilant at all times.
Good to see you feeling better, Carter. You were looking pretty bad on the trip back.
I'm just glad to be back home.
And here I thought it was just my flying.
We couldn't have done it without you, Barnes. Good work.
Just proud to be part of the team. And it's a big team. When life gets back to normal, they're gonna give out a truckload of medals.
Reminder, all returning field agents are to file written or oral reports with the lab technician immediately upon return.
Outside. I heard it closing. Charge around the corner only to see 3 of them with carbines leveled.
Yeah, then he gives the shout and charges them. And wouldn't you know it, suddenly their eyes go wide and they all drop their guns.
Guess they know enough to be afraid of me.
Warning, enemy meteorites are considered to be highly radioactive. Field agents encountering alien seeds are to exercise extreme caution. Decontamination upon return is critical and mandatory.
The outsiders are cut off and confused. They'll probably gather where their gates used to be. If they don't...
Will, glad to see you back on your feet.
Yeah, well, I feel like I stuck my finger in a wall socket.
Just be glad you survived. It's more than we can say for some.
Like De Silva, and Nils,
And my brother. And so many others.
But it's over. We can make it. And that's only because of the sacrifices of everyone we've lost.
I know. But that won't bring them back.
I'm still trying to figure out what happened at the end.
The whole complex was centered on that thing. Weir says they called it an ethereal. When you captured it, their systems started losing power.
And now it's in the lab, where the eggheads can poke at it all day.
Whatever it is, it was connected to their Mosaic network, just like Origin was.
When we were there, Origin said I was carrying a demon.
When you first came here, Falk said you were the best agent he'd ever seen, but you had your demons. Maybe Origin knew you better than you thought.
Can't exactly go back and ask for clarification, can we? Not after setting off that bomb.
Well worth the price, if you ask me.
How long was I out? Are we seeing any results from the field yet?
It's only been a day and a half, but the early results look good.
I should damn well hope so.
Troops are in disarray and retreating from some engagements. We haven't even seen a UFO report in a few hours.
That's a good start.
Most importantly, the gates are all closed. The enemy's cut off in our world, and we outnumber them.
Oh, what do you know? We might just pull through after all. Assuming we can finish off the stragglers, what do you see happening afterwards?
For us? Paperwork. Do you have any idea how many sleepwalkers we're going to have to account for? Hundreds. Thousands, possibly.
Disappearances and false obituaries are simple. We did them all the time at the CIA. The hard part will be figuring out what to do with the outsiders who surrender.
Do you think they'll want anything to do with us, after we've practically made them extinct?
We can expect some of them to defect. They were invading because their homeworld was dying. They won't want to go back.
We couldn't send them back anyway. The gates are all closed.
Dr. Dresner might have some interesting ideas.
I get the feeling that the war may have been the easy part.
We're in the home stretch, Angie. Won't be long now.
Sure hope so. But even after that, nothing's going to be the same.
The outsiders were being controlled by Mosaic.
Announcement. While we are all overjoyed at the recent turn of events, Director Falk reminds you to stay alert and focused.
Guess we won't be stuck down here for much longer.
Dutiful as always, Chelsky.
You heard the director. There'll be time to relax when the war is over.
For once, I agree with the old man.
I'm sure that's a sign of the end of the world, Agent Carter.
How's the campaign of misinformation going these days?
Sufficiently well.
What's that mean?
Well, so far I've had to cover up the destruction of a university, a town, and the biggest tourist trap in Colorado, to say nothing of all the captured sleepwalkers I've had to falsify records for. So the fact that you haven't yet seen any of that on national TV is good enough for me.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You wouldn't be here if you weren't the best of the best.
Thank you, sir.
Now that they've lost Mosaic, how are the outsiders responding?
Mixed results, as you'd expect. Some have gone berserk, some have gone catatonic.
Have any surrendered?
There have been a few across the country. To be on the safe side, we're shipping them all off to Alcatraz.
Everyone else thinks the war's all but over. What do you think?
I think I'll stay until we're certain of it.
I'll let you get back to your duties then.
Until the director says it's all over, I'll be here.
Not much longer now, huh?
How long since they went into the gate? At least 45. Wait, I'm getting a transmission. They're alive? What are they saying? It's... Yes! Mission successful. All accounted for and returning. They did it! They really did it! Hangar crew, prepare for returning Avenger. Medical staff too. They have non-critical wounded. And some sort of captive, it sounds like. Well, to your stations, everyone. Yeah! I can't believe they did it. Never doubted them. But if you ever tell Carter, I'll deny it to the death. Secret safe with me. So, got any plans for after the war? Still too soon to plan anything like that. Maybe, but I know you, Chelsky. You're the one who always has a plan. Well, nah, it's too crazy. Hey, we just survived an alien attack. It's a crazy time. It's just...
my old town is rebuilding, and they're gonna need a new mayor to coordinate things.
You're gonna run for mayor?
You don't have to laugh.
No, I think you'd be great at it, Chelsky. You, want any help?
Maybe. Let's end this war first.
What's your status, Carter? You fit for duty?
A little groggy, but I feel fine. Get me back out there and let's finish this.
Good. Bring up the map. There's plenty to be done. You had us worried back there, Carter. What happened to you?
The physical pain was intense, but the worst part was I couldn't think straight. Couldn't remember my own name or what the hell I was doing. I still only remember pieces of what happened.
Well, it's good to see you on your feet again. I assume you're fit for duty?
Yes, sir. And eager to get back out there.
Especially now that we've got a real fighting chance.
So we killed their leader, shut down their network, and closed their gates. What are we seeing in the field?
Cleanup forces report a marked difference in enemy behaviors out in the field. Some are fleeing, some are going berserk. But most are just confused.
Is it enough?
One of our teams just went back to Rosemont, Georgia, and completely routed the enemy. That marks the first time we've successfully driven the outsiders from an entrenched location. And it won't be the last.
Yeah, but town by town, this war could take months.
Maybe even years. But the end is in sight.
I hope the scientists got something useful from our little trip to the outsider homeworld. I don't expect us to be going back anytime soon.
You mean other than the ethereal creature you captured? Dr. Weir's been analyzing how Mosaic functions. A shame it was destroyed. It would have been a useful tool.
No thanks, Falk. I like to do my own thinking.
Regulated by the right individuals, Mosaic could have been a boon to humanity. Imagine all peoples of the world connected.
I'm sure Stalin would have agreed with you.
Any leader would. Mosaic is a tool. What matters is how you use it.
Enough talk. Let's send these bastards packing.
That's what I like to hear. What the hell? Johnson, what's going on?
The power is out, sir. Stand by.
I can see the power is out.
Director Falk, sorry to interrupt, but we need you in the lab right away, sir.
This had better be important, Doctor.
Monumentally important. The ethereal is waking up.
Sounds like a change of plans. Head down to the lab, Carter. I'll meet you there.
Yes, sir.
Carter, whatever it is you're doing, you need to stop. Now. Carter? Carter! What in God's name?
You are young, too young to be awake, but you are stronger than expected. Who are you? My name is William Carter. Who the fuck are you? You speak with William Carter's voice, but only because you do not yet know your own.
No, I'm William Carter, but I am also something more.
You have bonded to William Carter. He is a piece of you now, in this world, but you transcend his existence.
So, Carter is a vessel. But I am like you.
We give our kind no name, although our hosts throughout the realities have applied many to us. The most common name has been ethereal.
But what are we?
We are beings of influence. In the best of times, we pass our wisdom and knowledge on to one another. But this situation prevents that. Origin draws closer.
How is that possible? Origin is dead. Carter killed him.
There are many things you do not yet understand.
Where do we come from? Where is our home world?
Many worlds are seeded with one of our kind. If there is a single world to call home, its location has long been lost to us.
Tell me who you are.
I am like you, though I am much older. I awoke on that world. I bonded with a young scientist and led him to greatness among his people.
That was Origin, yes?
Yes. Together we launched an era of unthinkable prosperity. Our greatest achievement was the network you know as Mosaic.
How did I come to be here? In the body of William Carter?
What is the first thing you remember? When did you first have control?
William Carter was injured, dying. His mind reached out in pain and fear. A war was beginning. And then, I was William Carter, and we were fighting the war.
When advanced life came to your planet, it roused you. And William Carter was the host you found. The bond with a host is more than simply occupying a body. So long as you are bonded, you are William Carter, and William Carter is you.
You said that Origin is coming.
You favor taking action, an admirable trait. But if you have questions, now is the time to ask them. A meeting of our kind is rare.
There is much I need to know.
You seek knowledge to inform your action. A wiser path than mine. What is it you would like to know?
You said that Origin is coming.
You favor taking action, an admirable trait. But if you have questions, now is the time to ask them. A meeting of our kind is rare.
If Origin is still a threat, then we must act.
Your awareness arrived prematurely, but is coupled with an advanced capacity for action. Good. The cleansing will require our combined efforts.
Cleansing?
These worlds must be purged, and the growth of Mosaic stopped forever. It is a tragedy to sacrifice a species so young, but Origin must be stopped.
That would mean the end of humanity.
Unfortunate, but necessary. They must die so that other species may never face Origin's power. Life will continue, and in time, we will have new hosts.
You are talking about the extinction of humanity. The people of this world have done nothing wrong.
Humanity now knows how to capture and enslave our kind. That cannot stand. That knowledge and all remaining shreds of Mosaic must be destroyed.
I refuse to destroy these people. I awoke on this world. It is as much my world as it is theirs.
Perhaps. I have knowledge that you do not. But you seem to have wisdom I have yet to cultivate. It is agreed. We will consider other options.
Just a goddamn minute. Nobody's doing a damn thing till I get my say.
It's beautiful.
Not from where I'm standing.
Carter, no!
I didn't think that'd actually work.
Will, please! Dad, where are you?
Look at me. I couldn't have saved them. Not even with your help. When they were taken from me, I thought I'd lost everything.
Dad, I can't find you! Will, help us!
Not from where I'm standing, but you. You took the last of what I had. You took me from myself. And now, it's just us. Me and you. And only one of us is getting out of this alive.
It's still active somehow. We need you to connect and tell us.
No, I cannot go back. I will be lost. They will know everything.
It's a necessary risk.
It is a certainty.
How the blasted network is still operable is beyond me.
I will not return from this.
You have my word. We won't leave you in any longer than we have to.
Very well.
There we are. Transceivers connected. Given the current situation, I didn't have the time necessary to work out some of the more intrusive aspects of the procedure.
Doctor?
And of course there are other issues, voltage regulation, signal masking, the potential risk of cascade neural...
Doctor!
Oh, right, sod it. Transmitting the signal now.
There. You found it.
Analyzing now.
What's to analyze? They're devouring our entire fucking world.
We're?
The data. It's been relocated. I'm tracing the signal back...
Intelligence retracted and secure.
No, he's taken it.
The prisoner. The prisoner is located.
We're sever the damn connection.
You're too late.
Damn it! We need that data!
Lead the way, boss.
We're with you, Carter.
Regroup, fellas.
On my way back.
There was always something more to you, Carter. I should have known you were the prisoner.
Commander!
You could not keep me a captive forever. You know all about being a captive.
Heading for base defenses.
You can be free of the demon, but you are running out of time.
Stop. Stop moving. I'm making the goddamn decisions.
Carter, report.
He's heading to defenses. Reinforcements.
Get a hold of yourself, man.
That's what I'm trying to do, damn it.
Attention, priority 0. This is a call to general quarters. All personnel prepare stations to combat. The base is under attack. This is not a drill.
Hit it hard!
Up and away! Get down! Blob deployed! Friendly drone out! Are you okay? Walk it off!
There's a commander here!
Set up a gun! He's on our side now! Targets down. On me!
Back on you!
They're inside the base. What do we do?
We keep fighting.
We will take your base and then your world, but you can still join us. You have something we need. You are carrying one of them, just as Origin did. All you have to do is take control.
What's he looking for?
Look around. We're in the energetic materials lab.
Oh, hell. Bombs. He's gonna blow the whole base to hell and back.
No, he's not gonna do that. Falk, what the hell happened while I was out? Why is this data so important?
Origin is alive. He followed us through the Ven Gate, and he's brought one hell of a war machine with him. This base is his primary target. Then he moves on to our cities.
And that infiltrator's carrying data that we need to stop Origin.
Exactly.
This way. He'll be cornered.
Carter, we're running out of time. Fast! What's your situation?
We're closing in on the infiltrator. But he says... it's that thing. Gotta fight it off.
That ethereal has been a valuable tool in this fight. We cannot afford to lose it, especially not now. Understood?
You've even got Falk convinced.
Carter, he's released the other outsider prisoner. They're calling in reinforcements from Origin's ship.
Hit it hard! He's under our control! Blob out! Helper drone up! Turret there!
Gun deployed!
God damn it. We're gonna lose the base.
Let's hit it! Going in. Take cover! Repositioning! I'm ready!
I'm done taking orders.
Keep the pressure on him! Behind cover. There go the shield! Get down! Alley-oop! Hit the area, hard! Ordnance, inbound! Finish it off! Put a mine there! Mine deployed! That was a solid hit! Diversion, now! Diversion out!
Hell with all of you. Come on, fight back!
I'm fading fast over here!
Our own origin is once much like you, William Carter. Strong and determined, but his mind was not his own. I've seen two different realities. I've traveled between worlds. But everywhere I've been a slave. I just want to be free, Carter. To be myself for once.
Yeah. I want that too. Leave me alone. Let me go.
Sir? Agent Carter.
I can't.
Losing ground, Carter. Tell me you recovered the data.
I got it.
Good. Meet us on the Avenger, with the Ethereal.
You've got Falk fooled, but I promise you this. You will not be leaving this base.
Priority 1, all non-military personnel general retreat. All non-military elements evacuate immediately. Priority 1, to all military personnel. Report to action stations. Repeat, all personnel to action stations. This is not a drill.
least he didn't hurt the civilians.
I'm not sure he knows what he's doing anymore.
Oh, God. Agent Carter! Sir, can you hear us? You need
Almost
to keep moving.
there.
Sir! Commander? What's going on?
Didn't think I could do it, did you? No, I'm gonna be free. Leave me be. I'm not taking any more orders. Not from you. Not from anyone. Something tells me it's only a matter of time before you stick me back in the bottle. Well, I've got another idea. I know you bastards can survive in this goop, so I'll make you a deal. Get out of my head. Now. Or I'll blow us all to kingdom come. I'd rather kill us all than be your puppet 1 second longer. Wonder if you feel the same way. Well, I guess we're about to find out.
Will, you stupid son of a bitch. Do the smart thing and give up. We don't have time for you to throw a temper tantrum.
Assess the situation. Carter has become a dangerous liability. Ethereal is a valuable ally. Long-term loyalty uncertain. But we don't have much choice.
It's telepathic, isn't it? Or should I say, aren't you? It must be related to how you control your host. But it must be a very subtle influence if William only just realized.
Was he like this before that thing took over? That fits with his file. Damn it. I should have seen it earlier. It looks like this. Ethereal is the real hero.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Sorry, Carter. It's for the best. Get him to the ship. Let's get this over with.
This is Director Falk to all XCOM personnel remaining in the field. In the event that you are receiving this transmission, it means that I have issued a Code Alpha evacuation order. Do not approach the area known as Site X. Consider all XCOM assets at Site X to be dead or destroyed. Do not attempt a recovery or rescue. To those of you that survive, your mission remains. Survive, adapt, win. Do not stop until the last of them are dead, or the last of us.